I hope you guys are ready for some top-notch memes that are coming your way. You will be surprised at how top these memes are. Welcome every... I can't even keep a straight face on. It is the Le Mans race, and you are pranked because it is not the iRacing Le Mans series, it's just a hosted session. I'm sorry. I had to do it to him, you know? I had to do it to him. It do be like that sometimes, you know? But we'll try and make our way through it together, you know? We'll enjoy the fantastic new cars that have come out. As you can see on your screens is Josh Mills, the organizer for this hosted event, or this hosted session. We'd like to thank him for providing the hosted session. And, you know, shout out to your boy. And, we also have this little beauty. Already got some paints for it up on Trading Paints. Well, we haven't made them, but some people have spent the last few days getting ready for what is to be a nice little car. Simsa Esports being represented by Gustav Grimbergus. 10 minutes of qualifying, and then it is a standard race session. Look at that beauty. Look at him. Looks so nice. And the sounds on the inside. Oh, it sounds so good. You also have the Chevy. I've only got one car at the moment that's in the Chevy, but look at that back end. It's very quiet, actually. That is really quiet on the outside. Like, listen. That's barely registering on... I probably could hum louder than that. But on the inside, it's quite loud. So as I said, this is the Le Mans race. So absolutely no serious... Well, it's still within sporting regulations, of course, but it's only me at the helm today. Craig is resting up so he can get prepared for the 24 hours of Le Mans tomorrow that we're streaming. Just look at this beauty. Nice, and it just looks so nice, doesn't it? So that's 2 new pieces of content added to iRacing. Of course, we have the standard, well, flag bearers of information on replay. It's a new it's an expanded info screen. You can see a P2 going around. Ooh, it's just skipping in the outside of Sunset, or the exit onto Sunset. Keeping it clean though. And at the very least, you can still see some of your action. So 3 minutes of qualifying left to do. Let's get back to the main plot of the point. LMP1 is still comprising of the Audi R18 and the Porsche 919. LMP2 now has the beauty of the Dallara P217, which was a pain to get set up, by the way. For some reason, there was a hotfix issue, and it fixed some of the things that we had issues with. The software crashed every time you looked at the Dallara, and the only reason it was fixed was because the official didn't have this issue. Hosted did. It was hilarious. But apart from that, it is just a thing of beauty, isn't it? It sounds so nice, and from what I've driven, it handles really nicely. And I've heard the LMP1s are also better, so that's always good to hear. And of course, the GTEs have another thing to play with. Unfortunately, we also see the end. The end of our boy. The end of the mate. I'm sorry, I had to do it. The end of the mate. Okay, mate, I rate 8 out of 8. But yeah, we see the end of our boy, the mate. Press F in the chat for the end of mate. Yeah, so on a more serious note, the BMW M8 GTE will no longer be in the ILMS series. So this is as it is for this day next week for round 1 of the series. This will be essentially it's essentially a taste test, right? Of when you'll be able to see when it comes to the big boy racing series of season 4 of 2020. And as always, thanks for joining us for what will be an interesting first look in a broadcast race, of course, at the P2 and how it fares compared to the rest of the field. If you like what you see, give us a subscription, give us a follow, like us, and all that kind of stuff. And if you like our content, you want to chill with us, we're on Discord as well. We have 1 GTE. You have 1. I could. Wrong. You have 2 GTEs. Wrong. You have 2. You have 2. I checked. I win. There's 2 people with a 991. So we have some variety. Anyways, let's give ourselves a break and go over the results. So Alex Salmon in pole position with his new team of OCM with a 135.360. Ashworth with a 135.386. While with a 135.497. Gerber with a 135.552. Lewis Woods peaking in at a it's a lot of 135s today. I just noticed that. Josh Mills. Josh, you gotta pick up the pace. Gotta pick up the pace. With a 136.050. In 7th position is Sam Blackwood with a 136.056. Will Lyon with a 136.135. Valentin in 2nd with a 137.006. Drozda with a 149.70. And we get to the LMP2s. I've got images for the new cars. I'm so happy that I did, because I was panicking for the longest while about how to get them. I found a way. Danish with a 144.204. James Clay, I think that's James Clay, is it? It is James Clay Car number 1 with a 144.426. Baker with a 144.480. And as you can see, they're starting to grid up. It is Gustas Grimbergus with a 144.610. Royer with a 144.756 in 5th position. In 6th is Mandernach with a 144.803. Wunsch with a 145.014 puts him into 7th. Hooper with a 145.422. Oh, double digits of LMP2s. This is going to be really nice. Velat with a 145.570 puts him into 9th position. In 10th is Falkenstrom with a 146.089. Stang with a 147.309. Wagoner with a 147.490. Wait, hang on. You only have one GTE? I'm pretty sure there's more than that. If there's only one, we can look at how he does. But according to my session details, there's more than that. Unless they didn't join in for the race. But thank you all for coming out. We're glad to see people in and enjoying, you know, what we do. Even though it's a meme week. Even though we're only doing it for, you know, just for a laugh. Glad you guys are here. Anyways, let's see what they look like when they've gone off the grid. Ooh, that nice sweeping shot. Look at that. We already have a blinker. We have 2 blinkers. And as the pits despawn as we go by, they're coming into turn 1. So just to give you an idea of what the layout's like, it is turn 1, then turn 2, Gurney Bend, hairpin turn, Fangio corner, Cunningham corner, Collier curve, Tower turn, the Flying Fortress straight, Bishop Bend, the Genderbeam Bend, Le Mans curve, Ullman straight, and then Sunset Bend finally to round it off. It's just nice to look at these cars as they go by. I will put the camera on the LMP1s though. Oh, look at them. Or the LMP2s. Sorry, I said the LMP1s by accident. Look at them. There's 2 cars with just bland paint. Even Simsa got into it. I'm just kidding. But I am quite happy about this patch from a performance perspective. I thought it would be extremely horrible, but it's actually improved somewhat. Some, you know, the things that I had criticisms for the patch itself. Where is our only? Oh no, we don't even have. I think the GTE that the only GTE that qualified. I don't think he's even doing it. I think he's just said no. I don't want to do it. We'll get with the GT or the NLP ones. Is that an Will Lyons? What are you doing? Did you just have an accident? I'm not gonna replay that. And well, I want to replay it, but I won't. I won't give you the embarrassment of me going. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. It's Gerber. Oh no! He's disconnected. Oh, there he is. I'm sorry. I'll put my Murray Walker impression away as we come around Le Mans curve onto Ullman Straight. Now, normally I'd be asking Craig a bunch of questions, but he's resting up for tomorrow for our 24 hours of broadcasting. Actually, 25 technically of broadcasting. So join us then. It's for charity. It's a good cause. You know, ovarian cancer action doing it with the boys. You know, we just want to be able to see the end of, well, essentially cancer as a whole, and it's a good cause to help out. As they come around sunset, we will switch to showing the LMP1s and the LMP2s take off. There's two classes. I still have to fix the replay. It's not a replay, but take an eye on the live monitors now. They go green. There's already been death. There's death immediately. Oh no. There's death immediately in the LMP1 field. Alex Salmon made it away. And that's the LMP2 field in the bottom right-hand corner of your screens going around. So that is Josh Mills, Lewis, Gerber, dead. And I think Sam Blackwood is also dead. But LMP2 is faring a little bit better, coming around side by side in turn 1 going into turn 2. Not too much accidents going on. It is Gustas Grimbergers and James Clay falling to the back, though. They've fallen to the back. What's happened to them? Let's have a look. Oh, they're dead as well, actually. So I was incorrect. God damn it. So that's 5 cars already dead. It's a bit unfortunate, but we'll make it through. So Sam Blackwood's making his way back up the field with a good bit of damage on his front end. See, let's have a replay just while that goes. Oh, he's carrying a hell of a lot of damage. So I think Josh Mills is kind of regretting not putting on fast repairs for this one, unless he has to tow. Ooh, that's the car 23 having a bit of a spin. The car 23 being Lucas Wunsch. Oh, car 29 getting feisty with the car of Sam Blackwood as he's trying to make his way back to the pits. But back forward with Travis Wall chasing down Will Lyon coming into sunset. The two of them battling it out for second position. You won't get any prizes here, but you'll get some cookies. I imagine so anyway. Will Lyon 1.4 seconds behind Alex Salmon, who's making it good of his escape. The only 919 in the race right now is Matthias Dorozda, putting in the work for, well, if on the back end it looks like the LMP2, like strikingly similar, but I mean, of course, the LMP1H will be miles faster. Sam Blackwood's coming to the place, as well as James Clay. Now we're going to try and see if we can get the replay of the start of that. I'll try, at least. Nope, that's not happening. I will try just go on with it. Just go on. It's not even a serious stream anyway, but we'll keep it as serious as possible. Yannick Danish doing very well. Up into first position. He started 11th. He is now 6th overall. You can just see the amount of people that did not participate in the race. Which is kind of sad face, but you know. Travis Wall still chasing down. Still chasing down Will Lyon. He won't be letting him up. We'll try and see if we can get a camera just specifically on him. We'll stick a camera on him just a second. Just seeing Yannick Danish with the carbon fiber LMP2 taking another lap away from the total tally. It'll be an hour worth of broadcasting, just like the LMP1 races. So all of the cars will have to pit, I think, anyway. I'm not sure about the LMP2s. I think they do have to pit. My keyboard's flashing. Is this a yellow flag? It is a yellow flag. Yellow flag has just been dropped for what I assume is everybody trying to get back together and try and reset. The safety car, where is it? The safety car has pulled out. actually, I'm a liar. Show P2 cockpit. The dash works apparently. Ooh, does it? Let's go with the dash. In the cockpit, let's go. Cockpit, let's go. Oh, it does. Oh, it does. Oh, that's cool. Let's get rid of the timing tower on the left so you can see the coolness. And the safety car has just deployed. So the safety car has been deployed for the first time ever in an ILMS race. It's not even ILMS. But yeah, this is a really nice view of the inside of the Dallara. And the fact that the full course yellow works, that's really good. It's really nice. I wonder if iRacing is implementing something, you know? Because this is the first time I've ever seen a road car that works like this. There's a safety car and it says full course yellow. Ooh, I wonder. Oh, I wonder. Now, the Grand Ginger says, you said your keyboard is flashing when the yellow flag came out. How do you do that? Well, because I have a Black Widow keyboard, it automatically syncs up with iRacing through the Razor software. You can also, any Logitech keyboard, because iRacing has integration for the Logitech's, the LGS software, it will, if you have a game profile that's set up for iRacing, it'll automatically show you if it's a yellow flag or not. The Corsair, I'm not sure, but you might want to check the forums on that particular point. I think I remember seeing a thread, something to somewhere along the lines. Well, enough looking at the sexiness of the inside of Gustav Grimberg's car. We got to see the outside. Well, okay, I might have accidentally not switched to the right camera, but it's still good enough. Yellow flag has been dropped here, and you can just see there's a safety car to just the left as the cars are being waved around to try and reform the field. There are so little LMP2s left. There's only 7. 8's coming around. James Clay is coming back. This just feels like a bottom split broadcast. It's like, oh, the wrecking, oh! Now we're just waiting for the flashing lights to dissipate. There are 2 cars going in. Car number 6 and... oh, sorry, 3 cars going in. The car number 1 is also deciding to partake in a little bit of repair or fuel. Probably a good time to actually do some fuel if you're underfueled. Almost 10 minutes gone, 50 minutes remaining of the race. On board with Alex Salmon, who's started pole P1. Started pole P1. That's how you say pole. And is still in pole. He's got Will Lyons behind him. Just sneaking by. He started 8th. And he's now 2nd. Well done to him. Good pace. In 3rd is Travis Wall of Laps. Is it Laps at? It's Laps at Racing. Is it? Yeah, Laps at Racing, I think. If somebody could correct me, I'd appreciate it. But he's also... he's moving around, you know. He's going up and down, side to side, like a roller coaster. It's going to be interesting to see how the LMP1s in top raw pace compared to the LMP2s. Right now, Alex Salmon posted the... no, sorry, it was Will Lion. Posted the fastest lap of a 1 minute 36.9. The fastest lap out of any of the LMP2s has been a 1:45.643. So just under 9 seconds. Hope the stream is looking good, guys. Let us know. Remember, if you like what you see, give us a subscribe, like us, share us around. Show you to your friends, your family, your gran. You know, she'd love a bit of racing, you know? Though apparently somebody's gran has actually watched us. I will say that. Somebody's gran has definitely watched us at some point. So we can at least say it's granny approved, you know? It's the kind of good old, you know, kid-friendly live streams that your granny can approve of. Pace car is still going around. Just at the end of the Ullman Straight. Coming around Sunset, you can just see the cars sweeping in and out. Another little view. You can just see how realistic it all looks now, because it's actually a current year LMP2 car, which is, I think, what everybody has been asking for ages. We're now waiting for the lights to go off of the pace car. That's been 2 laps. I wonder if they've forgotten how many laps. The lights have now gone off. The pace car will be in this lap. So we've got one more lap of watching these fantastic creatures going around. You just see how I wonder if it's the dashboard has gone. It's now back to what it was just during the race, so it's obviously I feel like there's meant to be an update somewhere. Come on, iRacing, you can do it. Give us proper full course yellows and I will kiss you on the cheek and bake you a pie. I mean, what's not to like about baking you a pie? Now we're just coming around. The car is currently at, I think that was just coming past. That is at Collier Curve, coming around to Tower Turn. We will be sticking our cameras directly on when they go back to racing. Just coming past, or just coming on to Flying Fortress Straight. We'll see how the LMP2s and the LMP1s restart their race. anything you particularly want to look at, let us know. It's just it's not a too serious broadcast race. It's just a fun way to show off the new content. Well, half of the new content. There was meant to be more than just one GTE, and even then he pulled out. So, just seeing now the start for. Ooh, let's see. Yannick is doing a. Is it meant to be on the right side for P1? Anyways, we will focus. This time we will focus on the P2 start. The P1s will get their way. Just see now. As you can see, the P1s are about to start. It is green flag racing once again. The 5 LMP1s on the, well, essentially on the lead lap. Sam Blackwood's in there. He has to get past all of them. That is Alex Salmon once again taking the lead for the LMP1s. Coming down into turn 2. Let's have a look at what the P2s have done. No issues between any of them. No crashes, no hitches. It's good to see. Sam Blackwood will have to make his way through the pack. He's in 8th overall. He's 6th in LMP1. And he just has to cruise by all of them and just try and get back in some shape or way back onto the rear end of William Ashworth, who's going to be his first target between all of this. Just hear how different the P2 sounds compared to the P1s. Alex Salmon running away from Will Lyon, who's currently being chased in the rear by Travis Wall. Travis Wall will try and gain P2. This is the battle that we had before the yellow flag came out. And now it's heating up again. It's Lapsad iRacing versus Iron Brew. As an Irishman who loves a bit of Scotland, if Iron Brew does not come second, I will have a little sob in the background. You can just see as well the only Porsche 919 of this race taking part as well. Charging down towards turn 1 to complete lap 8 of 37. That's Will Lyon going wide, coming out of... It is Will Lyon coming wide out of turn 1. He was just not happy with that whatsoever. And now Travis Wall is the one running away, as Will Lyon tries to battle the only Porsche 919. This will upset him quite a bit, because he was definitely not having the best of time in the broadcast race when they were here back at Sebring. I think he was one of the 4 or 5 cars involved in the incident at Sunset Turn. So he'll be looking to try and improve on this track a little bit. But definitely not having... He's still not getting it. Well, as in, you know, not in the way that I meant it, but still not getting in all the pieces together. How about that? But he's recovered the car well and is still trying to keep Matthias at bay, who's now decided to blink. But Travis Wall not doing too badly himself. On to LMP2s now. This is where the majority of the action will lie. Currently 10 runners in LMP2. It is Yannick Danish and Tom Hooper currently battling between themselves, and James Clay sitting in the background 2 seconds behind them. And it's just 2 lonely little LMP2s. Oh, there's 3 carbon fiber LMP2s having to battle it out. You can just see the distinct noise they make. It's like a lawnmower. It's a nice lawnmower. You just see no GTEs are traveling Sebring Raceway today. They've all decided to not partake. Shame, really. You know, it's a nice car, the Corvette. But obviously they haven't found... Well, there's only one that qualified, so I don't think he wanted to race all on his own. Two class leaders right now. Alex Salmon, still class leader in LMP1, driving the Audi R18. Danish driving P217. And technically speaking, Richard Holding is the class leader of GT, even though they're not running. James Clay battling for third position. Gustav Grimberges of Simsa is currently battling to try and see if he can usurp him. 0.5 of a second a lap faster was Gustav Grimberges on that last lap. So he'll be trying to see if he can score some places. Obviously having to find the right time. It'll be at right pace and setup between, well, what used to be the HPDs and is now the Lara P217. I wonder if we will see any other LMP2s coming our way. That would be interesting. The first time ever seeing more than just one LMP2 class car. That would be Pog. Fights developing between the two of them. Gustav Grimberges is just not able to get enough of a sniff of that air. He needs to be able to get right up to... He needs to be able to get right up to the car number 1. And he's gaining time here and there just because of the slipstream. But look at the way that he's cornering compared to James Clay in front of him. James Clay went wide. He's taking a much wider girth going into turn 1, and then he's able to then sort of keep the car wheels as straight as he can, so he can just maximize his acceleration out of the bend. Whereas with Gustas, he's hugging a lot more of the road. Imperative. But he's still faster. He was 0.3 of a lap faster, and he's gone wide coming into hairpin turn. That's going to hamper him just a lot. Just a lot, yeah. Yeah, that's good English. I can speak English, yet I can't. But Gustav Grimberges will be chasing down James Clay. If every mistake that he makes, it gives breathing room to James Clay. He won't have a lot of mistakes to make before he loses his slipstream. If he makes many more, you know, he'll be outside of the slipstream range, being able to get the effective tow that James Clay can give him and challenge for third position. Back in LMP1, Alex Salmon is still leading. He's 3 seconds ahead of Travis Wall, and Will Lyon is looking to see if he can catch him. Right now, that's how things stand. And Sam Blackwood is actually caught up to the rear end of Matthias Drosta, so it is now 6 LMP1s on the lead lap. Look at these cars. It looks so nice to see. It's so nice to see these cars in iRacing. I mean, look at them. I'm drooling over them. I'm meant to be commentating on them. Oh dear. And we'll leave. Oh, sorry, that is Matthias Drosta going off. Let's see what happened to this poor soul just a few seconds ago. There's another problem. The video didn't play. I appreciate that, Atvo. God damn it. Ooh! Just got hit in the rear end. I think that was Sam Blackwood that hit him in the rear end. But he's made it through just fine. And he's still driving, so that's good. It's good to see. Sam Blackwood, of course, making his way past into P5. A little bit of a not so great circumstance, but he's P5, chasing down William Ashworth. I think this is basically OCM cars that are still alive, except for Will Lyon. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I just checked. It is Will Lyon and Matthias Drossard are the only ones that are still running that are not OCM. So it's basically... Oh no, sorry, Travis Wall is not OCM either. Sorry, he's laps at racing. Sorry, I just forgot. Yeah, if you take a look, take a peek at what the other cars are doing, that is not Tom Hooper. Sorry, Tom Hooper is ahead of Yannick Danish. At some point or another, Yannick Danish has claimed the lead of LMP2. And, yeah, the carbon fiber LMP2. Come in! As you see, Sam Blackwood is trying to get past his OCM partner, who decided that weaving on a string was a good idea. But it's actually just cost him a lot of time. You can see Salmon running away with it. And behind him is Travis Wall trying to catch up, but he's not. He's actually losing time at a rate about half a second a lap. So he'll have to figure out where to find pace and where to find time, because Will Lyon is actually catching up to him. Travis Wall blinking quite badly. Let's hopefully, or well, let's hope anyway that he's gonna hold it together. But he wouldn't want Will Lyon to catch up to him under any significant circumstance, because he can threaten him and then overtake him, and then try and catch back up to Alex Salmon, challenge for P1. Tom Hooper and Yannick Danish fighting for first position on your screens in the bottom right hand corner. Yannick obviously taking the same line as I think his partner in crime, Tom Hooper. And behind them is James Clay and Gustas Grimberges, challenging for third position. Just over half a second separates the two of them. James Clay was faster that last lap over Gustas Grimberges. So Gustas will have to figure out where to find the pace as well. But hopefully the pace, it's not too hard to make up 210s, I would imagine. He just needs to have nice clean corners. They even have the carbon fiber effect over the numbers. Did you see that? Apparently Sam sent it around the outside of Will. I think he... Oh, did he? Hang on, let's see. Oh, Cunningham corner. That's not literally. That's like an age ago. That's half a lap. Anyways, let's have a look. Sam Blackwood versus William Ashworth. Between the two of them, let's see where this was made. Ooh, very aggressive dive on Cunningham. He made the move though, but oof. Very brave by our boy Sam Blackwood. So the current list of cars that are still racing, there are, I think, there are actually 7 LMP2s that are still alive, and there are 6 LMP1s that are still alive. So it's less than 50% racing, which is not good. Would have liked to see more make it to the end, but hey. LMP1s. Tom Hooper is still ahead of his partner in crime, Yannick Danish. Coming through Genderbean Bend onto Le Mans curve. It'd be interesting to see what's the first big event that these guys have, actually. I just want to think. I'm genuinely trying to think what these cars would actually be participating in for this first special event. I wonder, it's not the Le Mans 24 anyway. If anybody has the answer, would love for you to comment. Behind them, Gustav Grimbergus is trying to chase his teammate. Or sorry, not chase his teammate. He's trying to chase his rival. Is it the Petit? It might be the Petit. That would be brilliant to see them do the Petit. That would be so nice to see. Essentially updated cars doing Petit on iRacing. Be a change of pace anyway from just seeing HPD. Now the last lap for Gustav Grimbergus was a 1:45.968. It was 600ths of a lap slower than James Clay. So again, he's bringing the gap time. He's bringing the lap times to parity, but he needs to bring the lap times all the way down. He needs to bring them down so that the two of them are able to battle, because he's got David E. Baker behind him, looking to see if he can get by the two of them. And all three of them are doing similar lap times, but nowhere near as fast as the lap times between Hooper and Danish. Now the gap between Blackwood and William is very tiny at the moment. In fact, there was a pass attempt by William, but he wasn't able to make it because Sam Blackwood had actually gone off during the hairpin turn, and William tried to reclaim fourth position. He couldn't make it happen because Sam Blackwood doing some great defending from his teammate. But he's I think the LMP2s are starting to see the LMP1s lapping them around. That is the car. Oh, that's not the car of Fabian. That is the car of Jesper Falkenström. Car number 11 in 7th position. He's a lap down. But he'll be trying to see if he can continue doing laps. He's not been in for a repair, so I don't know what's happened to him. I think he's just trying to do laps. Ahead of him is Ben Idris Abuelahi. I'm hoping I said it right. If I didn't, I'm sorry. But he's also now a lap down. But he's a lap down because the LMP1s have overtaken him. So the LMP1s are now overtaking the LMP2s. So you can see, Baker is now being lapped, as well as the three-way battle between James Clay, Gustav Grimbergus, and David E. Baker. Gustav Grimbergus is now looking to see if he can threaten the rear end of James Clay, as the forward elements of the LMP1 class, including Alex Salmon, are looking to see if they can make their way through the traffic without losing too much time. It won't be too bad. It's the LMP2s. They'll hopefully navigate around each other just fine. You can just see how much the LMP1s or the LMP2s. Ooh, Alex Salmon being brave, going in between the car 1 and car 11. The car of James Clay is currently 5.5 seconds behind the car of Hooper, so it looks like James Clay will have to settle for third position if that's the way the current order ends up looking like. I don't think you would want Gustav Grimbergus to take away that position, because Gustav Grimbergus is very close. He's only a third of a second behind the carbon fiber number 1. I wonder what team that is. Like, are they just like, there's no good skin, so I'll just use a carbon fiber version. Anyways, we'll speak less of the carbon fiber, because then I'll just invariably go, that's a very bent carbon fiber P2 when one of these crashes. Again, more LMP2s. That is the car of Travis Wall. Ooh, sorry, he's being held up by car number 1. Definitely wasn't expecting this to happen, and now that's brought Will Lyon back into the game, looking for 3rd position, and he still hasn't gotten around him. That's Will Lyon going side by side with Travis Wall going around Lamont's curve. This is going to shape up to be interesting. This is going to be interesting now, because that is essentially 2 seconds that Will Lyon has caught up to in that one lap alone, because Grimbergus, or no, that's not Grimbergus, it was James Clay that didn't let the room, or didn't leave them room coming around the curves. He was following his racing line as he is entitled to, but that left Travis Wall in a very peculiar state. You can just see how close he is now to Will Lyon. Will Lyon's half a second behind him. And it's getting closer. Oh, Travis, keep it straight, buddy. He just had a little bit of an issue coming out of the hairpin turn. Doing very well, though, in 2nd place. He can lap at Iris. Oh, I tried doing a pun. It didn't work. I'll see myself out. You just see he's doing his best to navigate the traffic when it comes down to it, but when on that last lap in particular, he just could not make it work. You could just see the P2s are keeping up with them in the corners. And here he is charging down towards Sunset. I see what kind of speed he's looking to hold. And you can just see, oh, sorry, that's Sam Blackwood overtaking Will Lyon in the background. So Will Lyon, out of nowhere, is giving the same punishment that Will Lyon tried to give to Travis Wall. And Sam Blackwood's now out of the 3rd position. Travis Wall will have another customer to deal with and try and, you know, keep him on his rear end, essentially. But he did a faster lap than Will Lyon, and Will Lyon's coming back around to say, no, give me back 3rd position. I'm not having any of this. Just a very quick replay of what happened there. 2 of them going around turn 1 and into turn 2. Will Lyon putting the brakes on Sam Blackwood's plans to get right up there. And is looking to see if he can come back and recover and take on Travis Wall. Just to give you an idea of what the P2s are doing, we're just looking at the car number 29, the car 24, once again sitting in front of the pack, and we still have Travis in our sights as he's coming his way. I can't even English right now. This mouth of mine is just like derp, but we'll say less of it. We'll say less of it. Travis Wall still charging down, trying to not give any inch or toe or foot to Will Lyon and Sam Blackwood. You just see him sweeping around. Ooh, look at him. Look at him go. Look at him go. The cams are provided, by the way, by TrackCams22. Appreciate them giving us permission to be able to broadcast these cameras. They're looking really nice. You just see that is the car of one of them. It's not Josh Mills. He's still in his car, by the way, but he's not it might be William Ashworth, by the way. I think, yeah, it is William Ashworth. So William Ashworth making his way back through the field. Now this is what Will Lyon needs to do. He needs to close the gap to within a second. He has not done that yet. He is 1.5 seconds. That's the intro. Good grief. Not again. Well, at least I'm making mistakes in week 14 Shenanigans. You know. It's all good. Well, Lion needs to close the gap to within 1 second. He's not doing that right now. He's doing lap times that are slower than Travis Wall's. I think he's just trying to keep the car of Sam Blackwood behind him. That's probably why. Swinging around nice and handy through sunset, still being chased by Sam Blackwood. Let's see the lap times. That was a 2:98 by Will Lion, and Travis Wall is 500ths of a second faster, and so Will Lion will have to take a few tenths out of him. There's only 20 minutes remaining and it's steadily going down, so Will Lion needs to make some fast laps and fast. William Ashworth in the pits, taking a pit stop, I think. But we'll just quickly hop over to the LMP2s. We'll switch cameras on the replay to the LMP1s so you don't miss any action. But that is the car number 1 of James Clay, battling Gustav Grimberger still. Yeah, Travis is too fast. You're absolutely correct. He's he's making laps at iRacing, you know. Let's just have a look at the car of Travis Wall. You can see in your replay little screens, he's just trying to keep his distance between Will Lion and Sam Blackwood. The gap has now closed to 1.1 seconds between Travis Wall and Will Lion, so he needs to make sure that he keeps his focus, keeps putting in good laps. Travis Wall is 0.5 of a second slower than Will Lion on that last lap, so the gap is ever moving. But if he keeps him behind him for the next 17 minutes, he'll be my driver of the day anyway. Just doing very well. Well, it's either between him or don't tell me things like that. I'll keep you on the edge, DC, don't worry. No, there is a few LMP1s going in. Tom Hooper and Gustav Grimberger are both in for their pit stops. I think the LMP1s, or the LMP2s, have to pit. They won't have enough fuel to make it to the end, I don't think. Or they underfueled. I'm still not sure how much fuel they could start off with. That's the question I have. I wonder if there's any fuel restrictions on these guys, but I'm hesitant to say yes or no. Now, I can tell you good things. I can say good things. It looks like that Travis Wall has been faster than... Sorry, it's Sam Blackwood ahead of Will Lion. Will Lion has made the move. Well, Will Lion has not made the move. It is Sam Blackwood that's been making the moves. He is now up into third once again and is chasing down Travis Wall. As you can see, the order has changed once again. Will Lion's not close enough to take back his position, so the fight that Travis Wall needs to be able to keep his position nice and rosy. Both cars of Sam Blackwood and Will Lion were both faster than Travis Wall by at least 0.3 of a second. So the gap has now closed once again to about a second, between 1 second and 1.3 seconds. So he needs to get to stepping. Yannick Danish coming into the pits. It is James Clay ahead of him, and Baker has now overtaken him. I think the two of them did pit during the safety car, so I think they might be good to the end. I'm not sure. If they are good to the end, then I'd be amazed. I'll go get the whip. Is the whip the safety car? just have him in a safety car loop to the end, like the green-white checkered of ovals. You know, just have them keep going around continuously saying, "Oh no, no, there's been another issue," and they're finished. Whip him into shape. Ooh, kinky. You could say he cracked the whip. Travis Wall in the pits, making a scheduled pit stop. So the LMP1s will have to take a pit stop. And Travis Wall is the first one to partake. And you can just see Josh Mills's car. Look at him. He's been 45 minutes in the box. The car is still completely smashed. And there goes Travis Wall. He only spent 9 seconds in the box. So obviously only had a very quick pit stop. Take on some fuel for the next 14 minutes of the race. He comes out in 4th position. 30 seconds behind Alex Salmon. The repairs never triggered. It just told you no. Alex Salmon is yet to pit. Will Lyon is yet to pit. I'm pretty sure that both of them might have to. There's 13 minutes left of the race. I'm not sure if both of them will be able to make it to the end. Now, let's see if either of them do pit. If they do pit, we will watch where Travis Wall is. Yes, Alex Salmon pits. Let's bring up Travis Wall on our other screen. Here he is coming around. That is Bishop Bend. So the two, all of them are pitted. So that is Sam Blackwood has to pit again. So Travis Wall is on your bottom right hand screen. He is chasing down the other cars. You can see the other cars in the pits ahead of you. That is Alex Salmon coming around. Travis Wall is only at sunset. He won't be able to make it. That is Alex Salmon taking the lead of the race. And who else will come out? That is, oh no, Wall has gotten the short end of the stick. He is now behind. You can just see he's now behind all of them. He's now behind Blackwood. He's now behind Will Lyon. And William Ashworth has parked the car. I think. He's not here on my screen anymore. But Travis is now behind both Will Lyon and Sam Blackwood. He's now in 4th position. But his tires will be a bit hotter. So he might be able to retract some of his positions that he had before he took the pit stop. Reason why I believe is that he spent just over a second longer in the pits. So he's gotten the short end of his stick on this situation, but he has all the slipstream to play with, and he will use it. I'm pretty sure to the best of his advantage as they come around Bishop Bend on towards Gendabine Bend on towards Lamont. He's a bad pitter. You know, I was thinking to myself, do you mean he doesn't spin cars around well? Because, you know, when pitching being like, you know, the police, when they say they're pitching somebody, they're spinning a car around. That was my first initial thought. I was like, hang on, what? Travis Wall chasing down Will Lyon. Oh. Uh-oh. Wall, don't do this to me. Don't break my heart. Baby, come back. You can blame your internet on me. Ooh, is that... Yeah, sorry, I'm just looking at the lines between Blackwood line and Wall. Wall takes quite a wide line coming out of hairpin compared to the car of Wyan. Oh dear, my English, IV. Yeah, that's car 22 of. Oh no, that's a Nissan livery on an LMP2 car. Boo. Travis Wall's still. Ooh, he's still blinking, but he's still there. He's lost pace though to the cars in front of him. William and Sam Blackwood are now going toe to toe. So this will be good for Travis Wall as he regains his internet connection. Don't boo Art. This is not Art. This is on the wrong car. Why did you put a Nissan Nismo on an LMP2 American Delara P217? This upsets me. It's not even a hybrid. They have a hybrid logo on the shark fin. Why have you done this? Ah! Why is this? Why does this exist? Kill it. Kill it. Kill it with flame. Now that we've averted our eyes away from the very colorful Nissan Nismo Delara P217. Josh crashed. I see Josh crashed. He crashed at the start of the race. To be fair, it's not like the actual car had hybrids at Milan. They still stuck a logo on it. Let's have a Josh update. Let's see how smashed he is. Oh dear. Yep. See that he's quite smashed. Bits of metal hanging around everywhere. Yeah, it's not looking good. Back to a Travis Wall update. Looking fine. I feel like half of this stream has been Travis Wall updates, and everybody else updates. This is how my life has been. Just a reminder, guys, if you like our content, do give us a follow on Twitch, subscribe to us on YouTube, give us a like on YouTube, subscribe and all. Oh, Travis, that's not how you do the hairpin, my guy. Oh, did he lock up his brakes? Let's have a look at the replay. This is Travis coming into the hairpin. Oh, I think that was a front right lockup, and he is now lost even more time to the cars ahead of him, who are currently doing battle. Wait, hang on. How did Will Lyon get 4 seconds ahead of Sam Blackwood? Oh, this I need to see. What happened here? He was ahead of Will Lyon. Oh! And the rear just kicked out from underneath him. Look at this again. Just bam, there you go. Sam Blackwood not having the best luck in the world. And he's now lost a position. And I think... yeah, the cone. The cone is the culprit. Now, it is Travis versus Sam. Sam will be looking to see if he can keep third position away from Travis Wall. And Travis is now currently 2 seconds behind Sam Blackwood. And the gap is slowly creeping away from Travis, I think. Oh no, Travis has gained a few tenths back. Imagine thinking OCM has money. Do cones actually do collision in this game? They kind of do. Like, they're essentially so light that they just get run over, or they just be like pushed out of the way. They don't interfere with the actual car. Imagine using caps lock. Oh, hi, I'm Josh. So 4 minutes to go. There will be... I'm pretty sure there will be 2 more laps. I'm guessing. It's a big guess. A big ponder. And we also have a big ponder over these lot. This is, on your bottom right hand, is the car of James Clay. He's currently chasing Yannick Danish, who himself is being chased by Tom Hooper. So it's a carbon fiber 123. Oh, that's another incident. That is Travis Wall hitting the wall. Quite literally. Here we go again. Let's see what happened here. He just hit the curb into turn 2 and... Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Oh, that's not a nice looking... Oh. Just, look at this. This is how iRacing does damage. He makes a mistake and then hits the wall. Pop. Wall hitting the wall. Oh dear, he's gonna hit me for that. And he's gonna. I think we're all both on his bad list, his naughty list, Rebecca. For making memes about his name. Oh dear. Yeah. Well, if you live with them, that's a tough. Oh, it's tough out there. It's tough out there. It's tough out there. Oh. Lions with the Le Mans Send. Well, if you live with them, Rebecca, just put it this way. You did it on a stream, but you only did it for the stream. Won't ever happen again. You can get away with it. Big stunts. 2 minutes remaining. I'm pretty sure that will be 2 laps left. This one and the next. Oh, look at that. Nightbot casually coming in with the subscribe to us. It was for the memes. I mean, you know, it's like the Top Gear way of saying it's Jack. Oh, he can't finish. It's a shame. So he will finish in P5. Let's see how many. Let's see how much that will pop out. Okay, that's not gonna buff out. If I'm being honest, it still looks. Oh no, it doesn't look better than Josh Mills. If I'm honest. Can I shill? You mean shill the Insta? What shall the Insta? We currently have at least his fake crew made it over the wall. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Poor man. It's oh. He's going to have to traverse over the wall. Oh dear. Tom Hooper and James Clay currently battling it out for P2 in LMP2. And we also have Baker and Gustas Grimbergus having to punch through the wall. Get it? Oh, but I can't. I have to stop saying that pun. It's just gonna consume me. It's gonna consume my soul. It puts a new meaning to going behind the wall. You know, if you know the way that in some situations, you know, you have your first the letter of your first name and you know your last name in some situations. So to be like, in my case, because I'm Robert O'Brien, it would be O-B, O''B, and then comma my name. If you took Travis Walls, it will be Wall T instead of Wally. Oh, I think that's the end of the race, actually. It is the end of the race. I was caught napping. Oh, yeah. It was the end of the race. Oh, well, so... Oh, dear. Ooh, that's actually really nice effects on that LMP. Let's have a look. Ooh, look at that. Look at the way that damage looks. Good old T-wall. Good old T-wall. Good old T-wall. But look at the way that the damage looks on that car. It's very realistic. Or, well, it looks really realistic. Any other damage, guys? If James can hear this, hit a piece of wall. Oh! There goes the engine. So he's killed the engine. Is there anybody else that's got damage? I want this to be damaged. This is just disgusting. Anyways, quickly go over the results. I'm pretty sure we can all read. I just want to see. Is Travis Wall still there? He's still there getting his repairs. You know, he hasn't done too much to the wall. He's still fighting strong. Okay, that's my last one. The results are scrolling across your screen now. And I think before I get any other transgressions to my name, we will call it there. I wish you could hear you. I wouldn't say the same. He'd murder me. How dare you misconstrued my name? Why? I'm just an innocent wall. All I do is Travis the wall. Oh no. Okay. Oh dear. Oh dear. These are the rest of the results. The cars that did not run. We had different cars and they just didn't run. But that was the meme race, otherwise known as the Lamau race. The Lamau pranked its Sebring race. And it wasn't the IMS Le Mans series, no matter what anybody tells you. At Sebring International Raceway, thank you very much, Josh Mills, for the host of the session. It was good to see the P2 running around and getting some legs. It'll be better next time. Well, we can't have a lap 1 murder. I actually want to see that again. Just watch this. I have this on my replay. This is how people died. Look, hang on a minute. Look at this. In very slow motion. This is and he's just gone. Just gone. I mean, who is this straddling the wall? Who's being a skater boy? Lewis Woods is being a skater boy. He was a skater boy. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. He was a skater boy. She said, see you later, boy. Wasn't good enough for the wall. Oh, God. Oh, he got stuck as well. He's grinding the wall. And then, look at him. He's just grinding the wall. That's an ollie. Oh. No, he didn't get it. Look at this. No good enough for the wall. Oh dear. I mean, here's the wall. Look at him. He's doing well. I won a broadcast race. Don't at me. Alex, it's cheating if it's not even an official race. I hope it doesn't count. Oh. The 50-50 grind on the rail. Yeah, absolutely. But that was the start of the race. I actually do want to see who else died. Oh. This was this character. I'm taking it. Ooh, sorry. I do actually want to see this. Yeah, here we go. Oh dear. That's the car number 6. Not in a very good position underneath another car. What happened? Let me just see now. That is Baker. What happened to him? Oh, I see what happened. Oh. Oh. Oh, he jumped. Hey, he did a kickflip and an ollie. Look at that. Whee! Oh no. Somebody needs to clip this exact moment and give it to like iRacing or something, you know? And he's got a kickflip. Oh! He's doing an ollie. Oh! He didn't even. Well, I mean, if he can ollie an LMP2 car, I mean, he's doing well for himself, isn't it? Look, I before I get murdered for looking at people and just commenting, it's like, oh, you did a kickflip, you did something. We will end it there. Thank you very much, guys, for coming out. I appreciate everybody for joining in. Tony Hawk Racing. That needs to be something. Somebody needs to put that into iRacing. He needs to get sponsors. Somebody needs to get sponsors out here. You know, for Tony. You know the game Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1 and 2. Somebody needs to do that, you know. But thank you very much, guys, for joining in. If you like what we've described today, or well, not described, streamed today, if you like the broadcast, give us a follow on Twitch. Subscribe to us on YouTube. Consider supporting us through our donation link. Consider joining our Discord. It's also in the description. Check us out on Instagram, Twitter. And yeah, I mean, I usually would have much more to say, but I'll just leave the Tony Hawk lookalikes to do their thing. We'll be back tomorrow for the 24 Hours of Le Mans for the charity of ovarian cancer action. We will hopefully have the full 24 hours broadcasted live here on our channel. So join us then until 1:30 in the afternoon tomorrow. Do take care, guys. Enjoy your weekend, and we'll see you tomorrow.